Hello friends, welcome back. I am Amit Kumar and this is the third part of video series on Emmet, and basically in this video tutorial series we are learning how to code our HTML faster. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, just go ahead and watch those videos first and then come and join me in this video tutorial. Okay? So if you already have watched those videos, you can join me here happily. In the last two videos, you have learned about the basics of Emmet and its operators, and in this video I am going to continue teaching how to apply attributes and custom attributes to your HTML elements using Emmet. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, we're gonna learn how to apply attributes to your HTML elements. So let's see. Let's say I have a div element here and I want to apply it a class of container, so I can just go ahead and write a dot symbol here and followed by the name of the class, let's say container, and hit tab to expand it. Now you can see that I have applied a class of container to my div element. Let's say I want to apply more than one class to my HTML element, so I can just go ahead and write div. Let's say again take an example of div, and this time I want to apply it a class of box and box1 like so, and this time I have applied another dot operator followed by this box1 name class name. Let's again expand it by hitting tab, and gonna see you have applied two classes to your HTML element, and you can apply as many as classes you want to apply to your HTML element. Now let's see how to apply IDs to your HTML elements. Okay, now let's say I have a section element on my page and I want to apply it an ID of post, let's say posts, and I can just go ahead and hit tab to expand it like this, and you're gonna see an ID of posts is applied to your section element. Okay, so that's how you can apply class and ID to your HTML elements. Let's combine these IDs and classes and apply them all together. So let's say I want to create a main element on my page and I want to give it an ID of wrapper, and inside this I want to have three divs, so I can create it by writing a div, and each div will have a class of post. Okay, and each post will have also a class of post 1 2 3 and so on. To do that I can just go ahead and write this dollar symbol so that it will expand it to 1 2 3 and so. Let's see the example right now by creating only one div inside my wrapper element. Hit tab to expand it. Now you can see that it has applied a post class and post 1 class. Okay, now let's undo and apply the multiplication operator and followed by the number of times you want to expand. Let's say I want to expand it 3 times. Okay, and hit tab. You're gonna see this wrapper element will contain 3 divs, and each div will have class of post and another class of post 1 2 and 3. So this is how we can combine our classes and IDs attributes all together. Okay, now let's learn about how to apply custom attributes to your HTML elements using Emmet. Okay, let's say I want to create an article tag here, so I can just go ahead and write article. For this article tag I want to give it an ID of content, and inside this article I want to create a paragraph, and this paragraph will have two attributes. First one is title and second one is data attribute. So let's go ahead and create that. To create custom attributes we have to use this bracket symbol, square bracket. Okay, and inside this we can write our attribute name followed by the attribute value. So I want to apply it a title attribute, so I can just go ahead and write title and followed by the title value, attribute value, which is, let's say, paragraph, and I want to apply it a data attribute, so followed by a space. I want to write the name of another attribute, which is data attribute, data content, and let's say I want to give it a content of paragraph for demo, like so. So what we have done here, we have a paragraph element, and this has two attributes, a title attribute and data content attribute, okay, and their values. Let's expand it by hitting tab. So now you can see that we have an article tag which contains a paragraph with two attributes, a title attribute and data content attribute. Now you can apply as many as attributes you want to apply for your paragraph elements. Let's say I want to create a form inside my article element, so I can just go ahead and write a form, okay, and I want to apply it an ID of my form, okay, like this. But this time I want to apply an ID to my form by using a different method that we have saw for this paragraph. So let's write this bracket symbol, then write ID and write my form, okay, and let's say I want to apply it an action. So let's say it's blank, so write like this, separate it by space. We have applied two attributes, ID and action. Let's apply it a method attribute again, and let's say its value will be post, okay, and hit tab to expand it. Now you can see that we have a form element which has three attributes. First one is action, ID and method. So this is how we can use our custom attributes operator to apply attributes for our HTML elements. Let's see what happens when I just go ahead and write form and expand it. You can see that I have applied a predefined attribute to my form element, which is predefined inside the snippets.json file, which I'll show you later in the video series, and I will show you how to customize these attributes and add more attributes and also remove these attributes to create blank form element without any attributes and override these attributes, okay. So stay tuned for that video. Well, in this video now I am going to talk about Emmet text operator, okay. So before that I will show you how to generate dummy text using Emmet, okay. So let's see how to generate Lorem Ipsum using Emmet. Write Lorem and hit tab to expand, and it's gonna generate about 30 words. After you hit tab and expand it, you wanna see this dummy text will generate it, and let's fold it or collapse it, okay. And let's say I want to generate less text. Let's say I want to generate only 10 words, so I can just go ahead and write Lorem and hit tab to expand it, and you're gonna see only 10 words has been generated. You can generate as many as text you want. Let's say I want to generate 100 words. I can just go ahead and hit tab, and you're gonna see we have generated 100 words, okay. So now let's see how to integrate this dummy text using text operator and then combine it inside our HTML elements, okay. So let's see how our text operator looks. This is our text operator, which is similar to other operators inside Emmet, okay. So this is called text operator. You can just write your text inside these curly braces, okay. Let's write some text here and expand it. You're gonna see some text written. Let's say I want to have a paragraph, and this paragraph will have some text, so I can just go ahead and write some text and expand it by hitting tab. You're gonna see a paragraph with some text, okay. That's how we can use our text operator. But let's see what happens when I create some text and use my sibling. Let's say I have created a paragraph, and this time I have created some emphasize text em, and inside this I want to have some kind of text, emphasized text, and let's hit expand. But this will not work because we have spaces out there. We have to remove these spaces. Okay, and now let's expand it. Now you're gonna see that we have created two elements. First one is paragraph and second one is emphasize tag. Okay, so this is what happened when we use our text operator. But let's say what happened if I just go ahead and copy this above text and write a child operator direct after this paragraph. And now when I hit expand, you're gonna see that this emphasize is the element of this paragraph instead of this sibling of this paragraph. Now you can see that this emphasize tag is now the child of this paragraph instead of this sibling, which is in this case. Here you can see that em is the sibling of this paragraph, but in this case this paragraph contained this em tag, which is the child of this paragraph, and some text is also the child of this paragraph. So this is the differences between our text operator and how it works when it is used with child operator. Okay, so this is the thing that you should note. Okay, now let's say I want to create a paragraph with some dummy text. So this time I can just go ahead and create my child element and write lorem. Let's say I want to create 20 words, so I can specify the word limitations by using the numbers and hit tab. And now you can see that I have immediately created a paragraph with only 20 words. That's kind of interesting. Okay, and isn't it? Yeah, you loved it. Well, this is really amazing. I love this functionality because it saves my lot of time and finding some dummy text around web, and this is the time saving feature built inside Emmet. Okay, so let's say I want to create quickly 10 paragraphs. What will you do? Well, you can just go ahead and create a paragraph. Let's say write, each paragraph will have some text like 30 words, let's say 25 words for each paragraph, and I gonna create 10 paragraphs. So well, how will you do this? You have already learned about the multiplication operator, so you can utilize that operator here. Let's write multiplication operator and number of times you want to generate this paragraph, and notice that all of these text will have different texts when you hit tab. Let's see what's wrong with it. I have said that I want to create 10 paragraphs. Okay, so I just have to go ahead and write here 10 and expand it. Now you can see that I have created 10 paragraphs and each paragraph has different dummy text. These all are different. Notice carefully. Okay, so this is how, my friends, you can use Emmet text operators combined with dummy text generation to generate your elements for demos for your clients, and it will save you lots of time. Okay, now let's undo this because it will fill my text editor. Since I think this video is pretty long, so I want to stop here, and in the next video I will continue teaching how to use item numbering that you saw in this example here, like 1 2 3 and so on. You will see how to reverse this number, how to change their base numbers, how to apply these numbers to your contents, and how to apply these numbers to apply multiple classes to your HTML elements, and lot more. Okay, so stay tuned for that video and subscribe to this channel for watching all of the amazing stuff related to front-end development and web design and UI design using Photoshop and wireframing and lots of things you are going to learn if you subscribe to this channel. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or any request you want to have, such as on front end development and WordPress, anything like that, you can ask me and request me for video demos, so I will respond as soon as possible. And I am waiting for your response, friends. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit like to this video. Don't forget to share it with your friends, because it's amazing to write your HTML code faster. And once again, I am Amit Kumar signing off from here. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye bye. Take care.